What's up, guys? This is the first engine rebuild video. It's not really a rebuild, it's just kind of a little bit of a fix. But we will be fixing this. Now this ran better. I modded it. I ran it once after I modded it, and then it completely stopped running. Took the case apart, see if I could figure out what it was. This is before I started the channel. But we're missing a couple screws. We're gonna have to go find some screws. But other than that, I think we might be able to get it to fix. The problem is, we're not pulling barely any fuel in. It's not really pulling fuel. So, I think it's probably a carburetor issue. But that's what we're going to figure out in the video. So, first thing I got to do is I got to get it taken apart. And that's pretty much it. Besides having to clean out the carburetor and stuff. But I'm going to probably clean it off with some brake cleaner or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to find something to clean it. But I'm going to pause the video so I can get the carburetor off. If you guys want to see me start taking carburetors off, just let me know in the comments. So I'm going to take this carburetor off real quick, and I will pause the video when I'm done. Okay, so I finally got the carburetor. It's a pretty small carburetor. Next to my hand, that's a pretty small carburetor. So we got to clean this out. Should be pretty simple. Check the float first, because there's a part in this that we might have to add fuel in to the carburetor before I put it back on the engine. And here's the rest of the parts. But let's get the carburetor piece taken off real quick. I wish I had a phone thing, but I don't. So we can kind of use this. Alright, let's move this over here. Ow, I just hit my hand. Alright. Alright, I gotta put this on. Stay. Thank you. Alright, might just get duct tape on there. Alright, so we got the carburetor off. It's kind of hard to see past the phone. Oh my god. This shit don't want to come off. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the straight blade. I mean, not the straight blade, the Phillips head. Alright, let's check it out. This should be the float. Yeah, I kind of tightened them on there when that was fun. Sorry about that. I didn't really get a container out here, so I just laid the screws at the side and then I'll place them on there. But anyways, this should be a pretty quick fix, hopefully. And if I do have to make a part 2 of rebuilding this, it might end up having to take the cylinder head off. Completely fine with me, but probably gonna end up making part 2 either way. You might end up modding. Okay, so we are getting a little bit of fuel into the carburetor. Looks okay. Don't seem clogged. I think cleaned it not too long ago. It doesn't look too dirty in here. So I think we're pretty good. It's kind of wet a little bit though, but we might end up putting a little bit of fuel down in the carburetor. So I'm gonna go grab the fuel can real quick and just pour a little bit in there. So see if it'll start. Okay, we got the fuel can. Just pour a teeny little amount of fuel in there. You don't want to pour much because you don't want to flood up the carburetor. And you also don't want to flood the engine. Should be enough. Now we'll take it back apart and put a little bit more in there. But till then, let's get this carburetor back on and together. Oh wait, that's not gonna be enough. It's gonna evaporate before I start the engine. So let's pour a little more in there. Oh, overflow. It's fine. We got plenty of this. And plus, it's only a little bit amount. So, let's get this carburetor back on. The engine. And after I put it back together, we'll try and run it. See if it starts. I'm hoping it starts, because I could be messing around with it too much today. This is only going to end up being like a 10-minute video, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully it's a 10-minute video, except I just want you guys to watch till the end, because I really need views, man. I need to get monetized. Oh, that was loud. Anyways, let's get this carburetor back together. I know my setup ain't great, but that's because I ain't got monetized, so I ain't got no money yet. You guys really don't watch to the end, and I don't get recommended very often, even though I'm a small content creator. Really, all I wanted to do was just make videos so I can make money. I do run a landscape business though, so we're gonna set that like that. Here's our parts. This will go like that. Wait, I'm gonna grab this. Oh, almost fell for a second. Alright, let's get this on. Hey, it's kind of trying to not go on, so just give me a second. First screw on. Where'd that second screw go? I think it might have fell. Did it fall? Did not. At least I don't see it, so it probably didn't fall. Where did I put? Oh, why it's right here. All right, let's get this carburetor back on all the way. Hopefully, this thing starts. Now it will start for a second, but that doesn't mean it'll run for very long. Now, I'm hoping it'll run for a long time, but whatever. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's get this carburetor back on. Now I need to look at this for a second, so I can determine which way I need to put it. Just like that. There we go. Alright, that's good. Hopefully, this is the right way. It should be. Alright. Now, I'm just making videos to entertain and have people learn. And I hate people that don't take the time to learn how to fix their cars and stuff, because people like that don't know what they're missing out on. Because they could be having a free fix at home, but they gotta go spend their money on stuff that you probably don't even need in your car. I get it. Most people don't really want to do all that because they don't want to have to go through the hassle because they're lazy sons of bitches. But I actually learned how to do all this from my grandpa. But anyways, we're gonna get this carburetor back on, hopefully, and alright, let's get this on there. Now I'm not really allowed to have a YouTube channel, so I'm kind of speaking a little bit quiet there. But anyways, switch this to the straight blade side. Let's get this carburetor back on. Now this should, in the theory, run if I did everything right and if I cleaned it up correctly. But anyways, I'm gonna uncut the video once I get this carburetor back on. So, got the carburetor back on. Let's find it. There we go. Oh, got it back on. So, let's see if she'll start. Make sure the throttle works. Did I connect the gas line? Glad I did check this a little bit. That's why I always check stuff before I really do anything. I need to cut the video real quick so I can put this on because I need both hands. So, alright, I reconnect the fuel line. Let's see if she'll start. This might end up being a little bit longer than I expected, but hopefully she'll start. So let's try it. Pull it over, see what happens. That was a surprise. Sounds like it's wanting to, but it doesn't look like it's wanting to feel it. Looks like we're flooding out the carburetor. So, I think that float's stuck open. It's a problem. I guess we are pulling fuel. The problem, don't know if you guys could tell, but that's wet. So we are leaking through the carburetor piece. So let's grab some tape. This is what I do every time. It usually works, but I'm hoping this works now. Got it. Got us a piece of tape. Let's put this on the carburetor. Well, first we need to dry it off and stuff. But luckily it's not. It doesn't have gas all over it. It just has it on that one panel. So it's yeah, I think that's a problem. Is it's like leaking. So if I can get phone to stand for a second. All right. I'll use my shirt. It doesn't matter. I gotta wash it tonight anyways. All right. All right. All right. We got it pretty dry. I'm gonna move this so you guys can see it. All right. Let's put a little piece of tape on there. Then we'll have to pull it over a couple times and see if we're getting any fuel through it. Hoping we are, because I don't want this to end up into like a 50-minute video. Well, toss that piece of tape. That's why I grabbed a pretty big piece. So that way I have more pieces. Alright, well, let's stick this on the carburetor. Yank her over a couple times. See what happens. Oh. Wrong way. Alright, it's like yank her over a couple times. Oh, you hear that? Fixed it. What happened? I think we might have flooded. Actually, it was on and then immediately added. Well, looks like we fixed it. So hopefully this will continue to run. Because I don't feel like having to make a whole nother video on trying to fix this thing. So, who knows? Maybe we'll keep running. Maybe next video we'll make it idle or modify it a little bit more. Or we're just going to be working on one of these. But, I don't know. So, let me know if you guys want to see me trying to fix these. Well, that needs a new line. That needs a new line. That, I don't know what's wrong with it. One thing I know, that broke off, so I tried to super glue it. That didn't work, so we're gonna have to figure something out. And it needs a new line in the back. This one right here, it's fine. I'm not sure if you guys could see that, but I hope you guys did. If you can, that's a little thing in the back there. That's me fixed. But, well, let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow, or maybe possibly later if I'm doing some shooting or something. I don't know. I'm joking. I'm not gonna film myself shooting. That's not good. Yeah, and as I said before on one of my shorts when I first created this channel, I know you guys gonna be down in the comments saying, "Oh, that's illegal." Well, just so you guys know, like those Karens and stuff out there, so that way they know. I have parent supervision. I'm trained, and I was at boot camp at some point. Yeah, I know, probably hard to believe, but that's what I get for doing a lot of bad things. But nothing too bad, actually. I was just kind of bad in school, doing stuff like that. So they recommended me going to military school for a couple of years. I only ended up going for a couple of months. Actually, I don't think it was months. I think it was just like 3 years, I think. Now, my friends are watching this, but with me in elementary school, they'd probably be saying, like, stuff like, you didn't go to military school and stuff. Now, I don't get that, but one thing for sure, you guys don't know my home life. You don't know the shit that I do. If you guys did, you wouldn't understand why I went. But, anyways, let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments, and let me know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I can't get views and not like, dude, what am I doing wrong? What is it that my videos aren't high quality, or am I just not that entertaining, or am I just not on home screen very much? Just let me know, because I don't know very much, dude. I'm not even allowed to have a channel. I'm just doing it to do it. I'm not really supposed to. I never really was allowed to. But let me know what I'm doing wrong, and let me know if I should probably listen to my parents that I shouldn't have a YouTube channel, or I should just take this down. I don't know, dude. But just let me know down in the comments what I'm doing wrong, so I can get some views and get monetized and start getting money. That's what I'm doing it for. I'm kind of poor. I only have a couple $100. And I know that's more than average, but I'm saving up to get a new four-wheeler. And some mods for my current four-wheeler. Needs a new my current four-wheeler needs a new carburetor, needs a new air filter, needs a whole bunch of stuff. Also needs some tires. I also need to fix that go-kart over there. Hang on, can't find it. Oh, there it is. Fix that. I have some stuff that I need to put on it, but let me know what I'm doing wrong down in the comments. I don't care. You guys can criticize me, because I already get criticized. So just let me know what I'm doing wrong. Alright, make sure you guys like and subscribe, please, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow if I do end up posting it again. I don't know if I will or not. I might just end up quitting YouTube. But if you did make it to the end of the video, thank you. Because that's one person that actually cares. The only person that really ever really cared about me, like, big time, was my girl. But please let me know what I'm doing wrong down in the comments, please. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And just please let me know if I should keep doing YouTube or something, because I don't know. I only have like 5 videos now, so should I just start posting more? Or what? I don't know. But leave it down in the comments, and I'll see you guys tomorrow if I do end up posting.